There's a special presentation tonight in Marquette about two historic shipwrecks. Dan Fountain and Hillary Billman are here to tell us more about that. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Dan, tell us about your role in what happened this past summer.
Well, based on information we had discovered over the past year of research, we felt there was a good chance that we could go and find the shipwreck of the Choctaw. We went out looking for it. Actually, on the first day of looking, we found a shipwreck, declared it a victory, and didn't realize until 2 weeks later that it was a different shipwreck.
Does that happen often?
Not that often, but this was in a particularly busy area for shipwrecks.
Okay, and so now you're presenting on these two shipwrecks that you found, and we'll show some pictures of those in a moment. But tonight, Hillary, this presentation involves the Maritime Museum. Tell us about what's happening tonight.
Yeah, so the program is sponsored by the Marquette Maritime Museum. We've started doing winter programming this year. We've already had one program. Fred Stonehouse did a program at the Peter White Public Library last month. We have Dan doing the program this month at the Ordock, and we have Jack Dio doing another program next month at the Ordock on February 6th, and another program in March. So we're just keeping busy this winter.
It's a great lineup of speakers. We had Jack here yesterday talking about another presentation he's doing. So lots of good information coming out in the winter. We have some pictures to show. First of the Choctaw. Tell us about a little bit about this discovery.
The Choctaw was kind of an evolutionary offshoot. Some people are familiar with the whalebacks that were another innovative design. The Choctaw tried to capitalize on that. So there were only two vessels of this type made. Both of them lost in shipwrecks. So other one's still lost in Lake Michigan. And the Choctaw, fortunately, has been found.
Okay, and we have a picture of what was found under the water. And whereabouts was this found?
This was between Rogers City and Presque Isle on Lake Huron.
On Lake Huron. And then, so this, I forget, you found this one first, and then, or you thought you found this one?
We thought that we found this one.
And now we have a picture of the Ohio, which is the one you actually found.
Right, that's
okay. And so tell us about the Ohio.
Well, the Ohio is a wooden steamer about 20 years older than the Choctaw. It sank 15 years prior to the Choctaw sinking. And it was a little bit of a surprise to drop a video camera expecting to see a steel wreck and find a wooden steamer completely different. Okay,
and this is what you found under the water there. So some very interesting discoveries, and obviously the Maritime Museum in Marquette captures all this history. And what's the best way, Hillary, for people to stay up to date on what's happening with the Maritime Museum year-round?
We have a Facebook page where we constantly post what's going on. We also have a website. It's mqtmaritimemuseum.com, and we have an events page there. We also try to, just get in the newspaper and hang up posters around town. So we just try to stay everywhere if we can.
Absolutely. So Dan, your presentation begins at 7 o'clock tonight. About how long will it be?
Oh, about half an hour to 45 minutes, plus time for questions and answers.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. And again tonight, 7 o'clock, the Ordock Brewing Company in Marquette.
Thank you.
Thank you.